I believe as long as we hang our life on Allah, nothing is impossible. No matter how difficult and impossible the situation might seem, if Allah wants it to happen, then it will. Why not? Allah is the most almighty, right? So if you're in the middle of working on something and feeling low-key pessimistic or doubting yourself because it's just too hard to believe, then remember this. Allah has already arranged your fate, path in life. So stop stressing over how it's gonna work out, because it is Allah's plan. Allah is the one who allows things to happen in life. I had my moment in life where I felt useless, like my life was meaningless. Back then, I was in a huge conflict that made me hated by a lot of people, and I faced a lot of failures. It's just I felt like I had nothing in life. Like I am nothing. But in those moments of time, as we all know, Allah has His own way of reminding us, often through people around us. So here's how Allah reminded me. I had this one friend whose ATM card got blocked. So she asked her mom to send her another ATM card for college. Later, her mom sent a huge box, which confused both of us because I remembered she only asked for a card. But inside, her mom also sent a lot of food. Well, me and my friend got too excited over the food and completely forgot about the card. So we eat. After we eating, she threw the boxes away. As it happened, the cleaning staff at our college burned the rubbish that had piled up for weeks, including that boxes. Later, when she finally remembered about the card, she called her mom like, Mom, where is the ATM card? And her mom told her the card was in the box. We both panicked and ran to the trash dump, but all we saw were burnt piles of rubbish. It had just finished burning about 5 or 10 minutes ago. She got really mad and she took some moment to think and immediately wanted to dig through it. But from what I saw, before the fire touched the trash, there was a huge block of wood on top of it, and it was all completely burnt. And in my head, I thought, there is no way a tiny ATM card could survive that. So I told her, girl, I don't think that card is still there. Even if it is, you probably can't use it anymore. I mean, I just let her just tell your mom it's all gone. But my friend, being amazing as she is, insisted that no, I cannot ask my mom for more money. She's already done too much for me. I have to find it. Well, I cannot force her or stop her. So yeah, she dig through it. The trash was still smoky and hot, but she dug into it anyway. I grabbed her hand again and told her at least wait for it to cool. She refused and told me to stay out of it, so I just stood behind her. So at that moment, since the dump was in the middle of our dorm, people saw her and asked me what she was doing, what she's doing. Every single one of them asked, and when they do, they said there is no way that ATM cards survive. Those people talk really loud that my friend could hear them, but it just didn't stop her from digging through the heat. Like I know, she's amazing. An hour passed and she told me to go back to our room because it was already asar. And then I prayed and came back again, hoping she had stopped because I was worried about her hands. But I think for me, it is a miracle. She found her ATM card. It was all black, but she was smiling from ear to ear. I said, oh yeah, Alhamdulillah, you found it. But I still doubted if it would work. After she found it, she ran to the ATM, withdrew all her money, and transferred it to my account just in case the card won't work anymore. And you know what? The moment the card came out of the machine, it broke. Wow, that moment really made me reflect. It's also confusing me, how could she keep digging while it was still hot? How could she keep going after hearing everyone doubt her? How could she be so sure that the ATM card would still work in that condition? So yeah, I apologized to her for doubting her instead of helping, and I asked, why did you keep going after all that? She said, I just believe that Allah will help me through everything, every single thing. I just believe that the card is still there. and I pray and I ask Allah to help me through it, and yeah, He helped me through. I was about expecting more philosophical answer, but wow, it sounds so simple. And I asked, just that? And then she replied, what do you mean just that? It is all we ever need. And you know what? She was right. Trust, faith, iman. It is all we ever need. And I never want to be that stupid and disrespectful again, doubting the one who created me and this entire universe. I mean, how could I? You know, I completely believe that Allah helped Prophet Musa part to sea. So why can't I believe Allah can turn my situation around? And you know what? After all those failures, it took me months to finally understand the meaning of my failures back then. The wisdom behind every situation I faced. Because from what I learned, my past failures built my future miracles. If only I had more faith, patience, and optimism back then, I wouldn't have been so empty and lifeless. I really regretted that. May Allah forgive me for my past mistakes. So my friend's story is just one of many miracles that happened because of Allah. And yeah, only Allah can make them happen. So again, iman, faith, and deep trust in Allah. That is all we ever need in this life. No matter how hard your situation is right now, remember you have Allah. Ask for His help, ask for His guidance, ask for anything from Him. Don't give up because you have Allah. Literally, Allah is all we need. Thank you for watching this video. Let's meet again in the next video, inshallah. Assalamualaikum.